Good evening, Hired Goons. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. If you can, let me know in chat so I know that my mic ain't busted or something's wrecked. And we'll get this shit show on the road. 1 year only, alright. I don't know how to fix that one. We just might be shit out of luck. Yeah, close enough. Get a dick with the whole sound blaster thing. So I ain't gonna worry about it for now. We'll call it budget cuts at Hired Goons headquarters. Same reason we don't have a webcam going, because we don't need it. We're in the new, leaner Hired Goons where we don't have any money. Not that we had money before, but now we have even less money. But alright, Operation Doorknocker. This is the Demons runway bombing mission that also is going to allow us to get the F-18 out. Going to go from Kandahar, where we have Walleye, a single F-18. Going to path over here, down around the border, all the way down south to, lo and behold, a carrier group. We've got the Teddy Roosevelt. We've got some destroyers, some guided missile cruisers, an LCS, a couple of LCSs just hanging out. Got the Jimmy Carter. I guess it's building houses or something. But that's the goal. On the way, we have one known bad guy spot, Shamsi Airport. We'll zoom right in and you can see the bad guys staying wherever they're staying. Go to unit view. Bunch of ammo revetments, weather shelters, tarmac, runway. And we go back to No Alcohol Airport, also known as No Kundi Airport. We're kind of in the same boat. Kind of a dumpy little spot. And then further to the south, we also have Pangjur Airport, where our cheetahs are based out of. Now, if you guys see all the lock icons here, what that is I have these set up as trigger points, so as the F-18 moves along the path, the mission will kick off in different ways, so I don't have to remember to get all the moving pieces. All the moving pieces are moving. Where it gets interesting, at least interesting for me, is the Shamsi Airport and wherever else the hostiles are coming from is slightly random. There's certain things that will happen every single time, and there are things that may happen or may not. And this is to keep it interesting for me, which means it stays interesting for you. So we have some hostiles we know about, we have hostiles we don't know about. In my testing, I've found that either our aircraft are very effective or they miss all their shots, and it's like watching a War Thunder match between a bunch of newbies. So, we're just going to get rolling. First thing up, we are going to get... We've got our Hornet is ready to go. So we're going to get him launched. 2 minutes to take off. And voila. Ooh. Here we go. This should all go pretty well, I think. Hope. We do have, some regional forces around here. We got the Pakistani Air Force in the more civilized zones. We got some Iranian units. We got the Iranian Zahedan Airport. The relief layer on this one actually does it's one of the spots that really shows the terrain and how nasty the majority of Afghanistan is. Like, you look down here and like, oh, that don't look too bad, and then you get up here and you go, oh God, it's terrible. Who would ever think of fighting a war there? It's a terrible idea. I don't know where anybody came up with that idea. Luckily, we don't have to worry about that. The Iranians could. I didn't get too carried away on that one because I started to, and things get kind of funny when people start passing information back and forth, and I didn't want to overwhelm myself first mission back after a while. So, all right, we got a little activity down at the carrier group. We're going to zoom in. Looks like we've got a Nighthawk helicopter. They are throwing down some sono buoys. So yeah, doing standard carrier screening ops. We still don't have anybody taking off just yet. I don't want to lose track of time. It's easy to go from, all right, he is off. Walleye has departed. Let's see. Ooh, look at that. Shiny new FA-18. Now he's going to get to full altitude and hit the path and start moving along. Detected something at a Pakistani Air Force base. No idea what it is. Radar warning receiver, so there's an emitter of some sort there, which is, well, new enough to be departing from Kandahar. Got stuck there for a reason. Everything's pretty quiet for the moment. Alright, we'll get Walleye onto the path. Alright, he is pathing along. Yeah, newer than we can afford, that's for sure. The beer tonight is a Bell's Special Double Cream Stout. Quite tasty. Isn't he supposed to be at ground level? Let me see. Oh, yep. That's easy enough. Low altitude, 1,000 feet. We can also do it right here. Cool. Alright, there we go. 300 feet above ground level. Get rid of the manual override. There we go, 1,000 feet. Yeah, that'll work. That's all them man pads. Red eyes and stingers and whatever we gave to the Mujahideen back in the 80s. That shit's everywhere. Clear this guy out. Yeah, so the only thing that the F-18 has is the Vulcan, chaff, flares, and the standard active expendable decoy. Take it up a little bit till we get to the target point. Alright, Walleye is about to reach the first line. We should see a pop-up when he does. That'll keep us informed on the mission points. Alright, there we go. The first one's going to come in. Walleye has reached Hornet Point 1. JF2s will proceed on Escort Mission 1. So we have the first escort mission that is going to pop off with a pair of JF2s. Now, if you notice, we also have our generic intercept point. This is going to be in case we need it. We're going to have a following point roughly 30 nautical miles away from walleye. Once again, I don't have to worry about doing it because I did it all with Lua to make it easy because I'm lazy. And it makes me less likely to fuck it up. Didn't say impossible, said less likely. Now, these aircraft, let me tell you, these things are impressive. Look at that. It even came with the blue jumpsuits. I mean, this thing is just a beauty. I mean, I'm sure they copied all the best parts and left off all the bad parts. It has a 10 nautical mile range radar. You don't need to see any further than that. You got an eyeball, 30 millimeter Chinese cannon. We also have the PL7 range, 5 nautical miles. Perfect. This thing's a beauty. I'm sure it gets amazing fuel mileage. Look at that, 2,080 kilograms of fuel. Yes, it's definitely the number one bargain. Let me tell you. All right, but there they go. Let's see who we have up tonight. We have Chunky Monkey and Coffee Gaddafi working as a pair. They will be transiting at full altitude, but once they reach patrol zone, they will drop down to 12,000 feet. Yeah, just beautiful aircraft. I'm sure they can just rattle their teeth right out as they fly. I think so. I don't think 5 nautical miles is excessive. I'm pretty sure these are rear aspect. Let's see, where does it say here? Yep, rear aspect, mid-course, plus passive infrared terminal guidance. So yeah, they're fairly well garbage, but there are garbage. Oh, the Shackleton is impressive. It is an impressive aircraft. All right, we're going to take it up time compression a little bit. All right, the J7s reached patrol zone. They are now at 12,000 feet. Walleye is moving in nice and slow, 1,000 feet over the ground. Going to turn right at the Afghanistan-Pakistan border. Hey, Tithus. Yeah, dude, the Shackleton is a sweet piece of equipment. Following a nice path through the hills, then we lose all cover right here. And of course, we know the Pakistani 3D Printed Plane Association has a nice little bounty here, so that kind of shits things up a little bit. Yeah, I tried to make sure everybody had some unique little gimmick. Could have made it a little more fun that way. Now, at a certain point, we're going to launch the cheetahs at a Pangjur. They'll move themselves over to a holding point. Once they reach it, then they'll go in and attack Shamsi Airport using that sweet 1960s era runway killing Kandib rocket powered bomb, which is just awesome on a whole nother level. Right, got the MiGs. Or the J7s doing their things. Walleye is about to reach Hornet Point number 2. Around the corner. We should get another pop-up. There we go. Walleye has reached point number 2. The cheetahs will now depart to the holding point. I don't care what anybody says. This thing's god-awfully ugly. I mean, it looks like somebody cut the ass of it off and then stuck it on the front. It's terrible. I'm sure in some world this thing's a beautiful plane, but even this one, this is not it. Alright, let's make sure the mission went active. And it did. So those guys should be getting off in the air here shortly. Yep, Shamsi support is taken off. Hornet will be at point number 3 here shortly. Lots of fuel. Coffee Gaddafi's a touch lower than Chunky Monkey. Yep, nothing eventful just yet. It's still pretty quiet. We've got the J7s barely holding together. 12,000 feet. Oh, and we have Kelpie and Aegean 90, followed by Trigger Happy and Knight 10194. They are going to path over to their support point. Oh, Walleyes past point number 3. The Super Skyhawks will now depart. This thing now, though, this thing's really cool. My local VFW actually has a twin-seater A4 Skyhawk. And the landing gear is ridiculously big on the front. It's a cool aircraft. Alright. Oh shit. I hit the wrong button. There we go. I've been told the deal with the gear was so that they could put a nuclear weapon underneath and launch it from a carrier. Whether or not that's true, I don't know. Oh, and we've got bogeys. Looks like Kelpie picked it up of all people. Let's see what we got. SPS 2000. Radar warning receiver. Okay, we have got alright, we've got Chunky Monkey, Coffee Gaddafi are engaged offensive. Pair of bogeys. Do we got anything? Negative. Radar receivers. And that is it. If things get too ugly, we'll send up the Lightnings, but at the moment, we're just showing a pair. I think they can work with that. We're going to have the Skyhawks going up in a moment. Super Skyhawks at that. We'll verify we should have 4 Super Skyhawks and a Shackleton. Yeah, I do like the Mirage. Ooh, we've got an ID. What do we got? We have got an F-104 Starfighter and an unknown attack aircraft. And I would bet our J7s are going to go in. Yeah, these things are ridiculously blind. They can't see shit. Looks like a pair of Starfighters. And dogfight time. Oh, missile away. Let's see. We have the first magic. Is it rear aspect enough? We will slow down time. Oh, and it's a hit. The magic is attacked the Blackbird. Blackbird number 1, F-104S Starfighter. And it hit, but it is still surviving. I don't know what the warhead is like, but it can't. Oh, there we go. It burned up. And waiting for that rear aspect shot. They've got one down. Oh, and the second one is down. Alright, that is 2 F-104s clear. We should have another wave of support aircraft in the air. Alright, I do not want these guys to RTB yet. What am I doing wrong? Go. We'll have to unassign and reassign Go. Yeah, that's super lucky. That usually just went terribly in my testing, but all right, that's cool. All right, we still have the cheetahs, cheetah D's moving their way over. Walleye is just to the northwest of No Alcohol. Still no sight of anything. We should have our support aircraft in the air. Airplane, single. Looks like we're going to have, yeah, we're going to have a pair of our Skyhawks should be going up. There they go. Right behind it, I think, is going to be the Goon Bus number 1. We've got Dance Officer and Hobo on Fire. I'm not sure where we found him, but I'm sure he is a talented pilot. And they are pathing towards escort point number 2. They'll run this line right there. And you guys will all know when the Shackleton goes up, because we'll suddenly get a view of anything that's about to ambush us all. Cheetahs are moving through the cover. We got a nice little band of mountains right there. Looks like 5,000 feet above, and they're 1,000 feet below the peak of the mountains. That's going to work out real well. Walleye still pathing in good. Let's see where Shackleton. Waiting to take off. Looks like he's going to let the Skyhawks get up first. Slowly. I am just amazed that these things survived. Didn't even burn shit for fuel. I'll take it. Yeah, we do have an AWACS. We have something that's almost a World War II era AWACS. It's beautiful. Maybe I got to show the picture here. I mean, just that thing is gorgeous. No, we haven't lost yet. We're still doing good. Nothing died yet. Just admiring this beautiful, beautiful aircraft. No, we're good. We're good, Tithus. No, we haven't crashed yet. And we're not done yet, but... Alright, Cheetah Flight has reached a holding zone and will now go in on the runway. Alright, now this shit's going to be on like Donkey Kong. They are going to pop themselves up over and go in. Alright, Hornet has reached point number 4, and he will now hit the afterburner. And there we go. Oh, we got some bogeys. Cheetah is picking them up. What do we got? Mach 1.74, 27,600 feet and gaining. It appears they are making a beeline over this way. We're about to lose radar coverage on them. Yep, they are out of the radar cone from the Cheetahs. Luckily, our vintage Shackleton should be up in 43 seconds. And it looks like Reaper Flight with Coffee Gaddafi, Chunky Monkey are going in again. Our Skyhawks are vectoring in as well. We are holding the Lightnings in reserve, and at a certain point we'll have another pack of J7s come up to support Walleye as he makes his run south. Oh, and we got 2 of them. 2 bogeys. Mach 2 and Mach 2. These things are definitely hauling. And they are hauling the right way. Oh, we've got another bogey. What do we got? Holy shit! It's right there. These things are terribly blind. He saw it with his Mark 1 eyeball. Good eyes on Coffee Gaddafi. The Shackleton, where are you? 9 seconds. All right, bum fights time. Oop, oop. What do you guys? There you go. There you go. What do you got? What do you got? It's a fighter. I don't know if it knows they're there. We got another bogey by Aegean. Oh, they're just taking off from Shamsi. All right, this is going to get interesting. Try to watch two things at once here. Rear aspect. Oop, and it is a MiG-17. Oh, a Somalian version, 1965. What do we got here? Guns. Nothing but guns. Take this to real time. I don't know if a MiG-21 can outcorner a MiG-17. And we still have a couple of bogeys coming from behind. I don't know if they have seen our incoming flight. It doesn't appear that they have. Oh boy, we got our Shackleton in the air. What do we got? We have got Grumio, Peanut, Mycroft Holmes, and ground beefs. Oh, there's our bogey, far off in the distance in Afghanistan. But now we've got good eyes on everything that's up there. We've got air coverage all the way out to the mountains to the east. Yep, radar's on. So we will see. It looks like that MiG. I don't know if they can get a rear aspect shot on it just yet. Oh, it looks like somebody's shooting at him, and they missed. I don't know if that's shooting at. We're shooting at him. Somebody is. Oh, the magic missed. That's got to be Chunky Monkey. Go Chunky Monkey. I think they have one more magic and a few more bursts of... Oh, another missile is out. Going for the MiG. Oh, and the MiG is down. So we've got some aircraft in a radar shadow right now. Looks like we've lost our circle of probability. We've got a few seconds though. Oh, there it is. It's back. We are going to... Oh man, this thing's hauling ass too. Mach 2. They'll probably reach here about the time that these slow ass cheetahs go in. Let's see. Yep, everybody's looking good. Alright, we're going to zoom in. Get a good look at... looks like Kelpie's going to be the first one. He just dropped down off the mountains. Not a bad approach angle for the runway attack. See, we're at real time already. I can't slow it down anymore. We should have ordnance release. There it is. Ordnance is away. We have a mobile. Unknown class. Contact report. Doesn't give a shit. Right. We will see. All right. Kelpie is pulling away. Oh. Oh, and it's a good hit. We've got 1, 2, 3. We have 4 misses. Each aircraft has 8 Condeebs. And no, I don't know if it missed or not. I think it's a square hit. 77% penetration, 74, 89, 76, 65, 94. Wow. I don't think we can really ask for much better than that. Now, runways are really difficult to kill. Let's see if we can get a contact report here. We have 2 F-104s that they saw 8 seconds ago and 7 small aircraft. So hopefully we've got something locked on the ground. Ooh, looks like the bogies are circling around. I think we're going to be looking good. These guys are going to get swapped over to escort number 2 once they're clear. They do have those terrible little South African missiles. This is RTB. We will assign him to escort number 2. Oh, that's why Aegean was in the same flight. Try that again. Alright, that was a nice drop. So either Aegean or Kelpie just laid it on hard. In the Super Skyhawks, one moment. Wow, look at the radar range that thing has. That's nice. We have got Dance Officer, Hobo on fire, followed by another Otter, and I am back in. Walleye is rapidly approaching, still on afterburner. Oh, it's as fast as you can go that low. Rapidly approaching point number 5. We still have 2 more cheetahs coming in. We'll zoom in here to get a good look. Night 10, 19-4. We got some more mobiles, 2 mobile points. Oh, what do we got? We got some AAA on the ground, front and back. Trigger Happy picked it up, and Night 1094 picked up the other. And it looks like Knight's Condeebs all missed. Closest hit, 197 feet. Trigger Happy released his load. Oh! And it looks like he missed as well, but it appears that he hit the AAA. Oh, speaking of AAA, Trigger Happy is being fired upon by something off the north end of the runway. 37 millimeter, he says. Ooh, it's 4 bursts going in. Can he make it out? It appears he can. All right. We are going to reassign our units for anti-air patrol. And all right, we've got 1 bogey is vectoring in. Looks like Kelpie, Aegean, they are all engaged offensive. We have a pair of aircraft, pair of bogies, Mach 1.1 bearing down. Then we have Reaper Flight is about to get on top of another attack aircraft, moving at Mach 1.8. Super Skyhawks have not gone into the fun just yet. See how well these cheetahs can do. Looks like we got a starfighter in the air back up north. Got some bogies here. We're just going to call them hostile right now. Alright, first missile is away. V2C Darter going in. Aegean is kicked to the side. Second missile is away from Trigger Happy. Both attack, unknown type. Oh, and we have a missile. Somebody launched a missile. One of the F-104 starfighters. Chunky Monkey and Gaddafi. We've got a pair of them vectoring in. But these Super Skyhawks are close behind. Let's see if they can manage to take one out. Oh, and it's a hit. One F-104 is down. Oh, chunky monkey. Oh, just too chunky to escape that missile. Can Coffee Gaddafi escape? Oh, it's a cockpit strike as well. Oof, I don't know if you eject from something like that. Of course he does. We're all heroes in this world. The next darter is going in on the second F-104. He is down at ground level, 500 feet above ground. And the darter missed. Nobody was surprised. Who launched? Second darter is out. F-104 is banking. Oh, somebody is shooting a gun. Oh, and the starfighter was hit by the darter, but it's still flying. Oh, they're doing guns. Oh, now they got it. It looks like a GN90 went in and knocked it out with the burst. Back up to the north, we have... oh, and we have new bogeys at that. Cheetahs are picking them up. Somewhere to the southeast. Halfway unknown. Okay, Hornet has reached point number 5. We have 4 more fish beds coming out, and they are going to screen at the intercept point. And at this point, I can select new home base. There's the carrier group. Oh, nice little sono buoys pointing up and down. What are our friends doing here? Engage defensive. Nobody knows where anything's happening. So it is now Coffee Gaddafi. Three rounds left. Pair of F-104s. Nose to nose. Oh, and the Vulcan missed. Coffee Gaddafi missed as well. But he is trailing the starfighter and gaining. Oh, firing. Miss. He's got one more cannon burst and he is done. He is getting in good and close for it too. Oh, no, I take that back. He is done. He is out. We are going to get him to RTB. And just in time because we've got the Skyhawks coming in. Let's check on our cheetahs. We've got a pair of bogeys. Must have lifted off. Coffee Gaddafi is hopefully going to limp away to live another day. F-104s are circling. Is it going to be enough? These guys hostile. Oh, and we've got a missile. Somebody is shooting at poor Coffee Gaddafi. Dive, Coffee Gaddafi, dive. I don't know what our cheetah pilots are doing. Oh, can he do it? Oh, and he dodged it. It looks like some of them are circling around. Some of them are deciding to go after the 104s. And there's another missile. Oh, that's another one. Can Coffee Gaddafi dodge again? All right, whatever these are, they are something different. These are attack, and those were fighters. All right, what do we got? Oh, another MiG-17. Somebody knocked one out. Who killed a MiG-17? Gun run. Night 10-19-4. Rumble flight. Coffee Gaddafi. Oh, engine hit. 93% penetration. Can he... Let's check damage control. Uh-oh. Ooh. Ooh, destroyed engine. I think he's fucked. Yep. He will be avenged. I'm sure it's friendly territory. What's the worst that could happen there? Alright, so we have got... they killed... What do they got? 2 more MiG-17s these guys knocked out. Heroes. Heroes, I tell you. Alright, what do we got in the air? We got a pair of F-104s. And we have got Dance Officer and Hobo on Fire. Rapidly approaching the F-104. Do they have radar? I don't know if they do. Sensors. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Coffee definitely survived. Chunky Monkey, I think he's kind of screwed. Alright, AIM 9P4 going in. Oh, and it's a hit. We have got, we got new bogeys. Where are new bogeys coming from? Shamsi, maybe? More than likely. Got one more F-104 to the north. Looks like our cheetahs are doing a loop-de-loo. I'm sure somebody will kill that F-104. Yep, we have got another missile away. 9P going in. 104 sees it. He is diving. We'll go back to see the cheetahs here in a second. Sidewinder is... Oh, and it knocks it out. Amazing. See if we can get any more information. We've got one bogey. It looks like only one of our cheetahs has any darters left. Everybody else is down to guns. So, of course, that's going to be awesome. The Hornet. Oh, he's looking great. Hornet's doing good. He has got... yeah, he's going to be passing his last point, number 6, and then he'll be on. As long as our cheetahs can keep everybody occupied and they don't have anything too fast, Hornet's going to be looking good. Let's see, a GN90 going in. Oh, and it's a hit. A nose-to-nose. 660 knots closing with 570 knots. And the GN nails them nose to nose with the 30 millimeter. And then somebody decides to land to him with a missile. Just for good measure. Oh, and Knight 10, 9, 14 or Trigger Happy. One of the two knocked him out. All right. Where does that leave us? We got Walleye. We've got a fresh set of MiGs coming out. We'll speed up time compression a little bit. Yeah, everybody's looking pretty good here. Yeah, it's looking real good. Interesting. It made its own intercept point again. Oh well. Oh, we got new bogeys. What do we got? These are not from Shamsi. We've got a pair of bogeys somewhere off to the southeast. What do we got here? More bogeys. Alright, these guys are chasing him, so I'm just going to mark it neutral so that these retards don't keep trying to run after it. Come on. Drop contact. There we go. And more bogeys. Grumio is doing God's work here. The cheetahs are acting as a bar cap. Whatever they are, 720 knots, 800 knots, gaining altitude. They appear, yes, they are all vectored in on our good friends to the northwest and not the Hornet, the Payday. Looks like Aegean 90 is going to be the lead dog again. We have got 5 bogeys in the air coming from somewhere off in the mountains. Let's see if we can do another joust here. Going in, it'll be Aegean. Oh, it's a Draken. Oh! And they hit him with the Aiden cannon head on. Alright, let's see how Aegean's looking with damage control. Sensors are down. Engines destroyed. Aegean has bailed. We are calling everybody here hostile. We have got Knight and Kelpie, and Trigger Happy is finally going around. Did he hit that? He did, so Aegean hit one of the Drakens, and then the Draken hit him. And I don't think anybody can catch up with Hornet, even if they wanted. Let's see. It'll be Knight 1019, number 4 first. So it appears Kelpie is on an intercept. These guys are going in. Ooh, Knight was going to go in for a tail run. Unfortunately, the bogeys behind him are looking nasty. Kelpie can't corner quite hard enough to get in on the fighter. Draken. Oh, and we see a missile. Somebody fired a missile. Oh, and Kelpie took down a Draken. But Knight is running for his life because he has 2 Drakens and an unknown bogey that just shot a missile. He's going to have a hard time getting out of that. Oh, and he evaded it. To the people wondering why we don't have lightnings yet, mainly because I have got 1, 2, 4. We got 4 J7s, a pair of A4s, and honestly, I think by the time that the lightnings got in the air, that everybody will either be dead or they'll be dead. Let's see, Draken is, oh, he missed. Kelpie will be coming in next. Looks like Knight is trying to get in for a gun run, but I don't think he can quite corner hard enough. Cheetahs must not handle the best compared to them Drakens. Another nose to nose. Kelpie gets a hit. Yes, he does. The Drakens appear to be some tough birds. It's 2 Drakens that have taken gun runs. Oh, and there's one down. And oh, but it did launch a missile at the last second. At Kelpie. Can Kelpie survive? Oh, he cannot. Wow, so Knight knocked it out, and a second later it took down Aegean. Knight is going in. He has 2 more salvos left. We've got a pair of Drakens. Got Trigger Happy and a Cheetah. And then we've got Spartan Flight with another Otter, and I am back in. Check on our Walleye. Is looking good. Walleye is now RTB heading to the carrier. Oh, let's see. Somebody, Knight 1019 number 4. He plowed one into the back of one of the Drakens, though it is still flying. At that, he is dry and he is RTB. So we have Trigger Happy coming in. Let's see what he can do. Oh, that Draken is chasing Knight. He wants him something fierce. Oh, and the Draken took down Knight. Knocked the engines out. Trigger Happy is going to try to get in on one of these Drakens. Let us see. We also have Viking Flight. Mazda and Random Paul. Did we just lose one? Wasn't there another one of them things right there? There was 2 Drakens there. We didn't just kill one. Maybe you did. Oh, there's only one there. Where'd the other one go? Did I miss the message saying it died in a fire? Yeah, maybe its engines did drop out. Oh, somebody launched a missile at it. That is Spartan Flight, another Otter, and I'm back in. Sending a Sidewinder heading its way, though not if Trigger Happy can have anything to do about it. He's got 5 shots with that 30mm cannon. Oh, and he did get it. Trigger Happy knocked it out. We've got 1 Draken remaining, making its way back towards wherever it came from. We'll zoom out real far here. 1 bogey to the west. 2 bogeys to the west. 350 knots. The remaining aircraft are going to try to figure out where that Draken came from. Time compression a little bit here. Walleye is looking good. Alright, last aircraft was lost. Alright, skies are clear. We've got Skyhawks on patrol along with J7 single Cheetah. And we've got Walleye is heading into the carrier group. Heading down into friendly cover. And voila! He has touched down on the Teddy Roosevelt. So at that, it is a successful mission. Allow us to check the losses and expenditures. The Pakistani 3D printed air pirates have lost 6 F-104 starfighters, 3 J-35OE Drakens, 1 J-35OE Draken, and 4 MiG-17 PF Fresco Ds. We have unfortunately lost 3 Cheetah Ds and 2 J-72s. So not too bad. Not too bad at all. Let's see, they had 6, 9, 10, 14 to R5. But as you guys know, this can go badly the other direction. So we got lucky. We did all right. I have a feeling if that second wing of Condeeps could have really nailed it like the first one did, I'm not even sure if any of those aircraft would have got up. cool. Well, there we go, Hired Goons. I am going to call it at that, and we're going to go from there. Great plan to our good friend the Demon for wrapping up Operation Doorknocker. So we are good to go. All right, Hired Goons, back to you, ladies and gentlemen, and we will see where the missions take us next.